In this video, let us see how to see whether the given instructions are valid or invalid. Here are few instructions for which we will see whether they are valid instructions or invalid and the reason why the instructions are invalid. First one, move a comma hash 24h. Here hash symbol again here indicates that the data value is 24h. So with this instruction we are trying to copy the data 24 into a. So this is a valid instruction as there is nothing invalid, any data or any destination which is given wrong in the instruction. Next one, mul a comma r1. Here this is a multiplication instruction where we are giving the source and destination as where we are giving the data values to be stored in a and r1. But we know that multiplication can be used only if the data is stored in registers A and B. You cannot store the data in register R1 and use the register R1 to multiply. So therefore I can write that this is a invalid instruction. Why? The reason being multiplication or the mul instruction uses only the registers accumulator and B. That is why this instruction is an invalid instruction. Next one, move @r4 comma hash 60h. The data value hash 60h is to be moved to R4, that is @r4, indirect addressing mode. This is an indirect addressing mode. So this 60h is to be copied to the memory location which is stored in the register which is in R4. Which is stored in the memory location which is in R4. But this indirect addressing mode can be used only with the registers R0 and R1. You cannot use any other register. So therefore this is a invalid addressing mode. This is an invalid instruction. Why? The reason being indirect addressing mode uses only the registers R0 and R1. You cannot use any other register. Next one, move a comma 50h. Copy the content from memory location 50h into accumulator A. So all the data or the way the instruction is given is correct. So therefore this is a valid instruction. We can move the data from the memory location 50 to accumulator. Next one, move R0 comma R5. That is, copy the contents from register R5 to R0. This is an invalid instruction because we cannot move the data from one register to another register. So data cannot be moved directly from one register to another. We have to use either any accumulator or any other memory location if I want to copy the data from R5 to R0. Directly I cannot move the data from one register to another register. That is R0 to R7 registers cannot be used for directly copying from one register to another one. Next one, divide a comma r1. Here we are using division instruction with the accumulator and register r1. Again here this is an invalid instruction. The reason being division uses only the registers A and B. Division instruction can be used only with registers A, that is accumulator, and B. Next one, move B comma hash 35H. Copy the data value, that is 35H, into register B. So this is the valid instruction. There is nothing wrong given in the instruction. Next one, move A comma @R5. This is an indirect addressing mode, okay, where we are using register R5 for indirect addressing mode. Again here, this is invalid instruction because indirect addressing mode uses only the registers R0 and R5. I cannot use any other register for indirect addressing mode. Then next one, move 35H comma A, that is copy the contents of accumulator A into the memory location 35H. So everything given is correct in this instruction. So therefore this is a valid instruction. The next one, move B comma @R0. Copy the contents from the memory location which is stored in R0 to register B. Again here we are using indirect addressing mode and we are using register R0. So you can always copy the contents, that is you can always use the register indirect addressing mode with R0 and it can be copied anywhere. You can copy it even to the register B. So therefore this is also a valid instruction. So if you know perfectly how to write the instructions in different addressing modes, you can check whether the given instruction is valid or invalid.